The attack on the police station is said to have occurred at about 3 a.m. Gunmen laid ambush on a police station in Mandera town, shooting sporadically at police officers that were asleep. The gunmen said to have crossed the border from Somalia set fire to police cars parked inside the police post before destroying the Mandera DO's office. In the end, 2 administration police officers were dead, with 3 others fighting for their lives, having sustained injuries from the gunfire. According to security officers in the area, a manhunt has been launched for the gunmen believed to be members of the Al-Shabaab. The attack took place just hours after another one in Wajir town, where gunmen are said to have driven past a market in the heart of the town, shooting indiscriminately. They would then drop explosives before they made away. In the end, 1 person was dead and 3 others injured.
Sasa wakati nilikuwa naelekea nyumbani, wakati nimefika tu kwa geti, nikasimama hapo nikagonga geti nifunguliwe. Nilikwenda kugonga geti ndio nilisikia nimegongwa risasi ya kwanza.
The attacks come despite assurances by the Interior Cabinet Secretary that security across the country had been heightened after the Westgate attack.
We have heightened security in all our ports of entry and exit, in the airports and seaports and our borders, and therefore we want to say that the country is secure.
Leaders from the 3 border counties in northeastern now sounding alarm over their vulnerability.
And it was a major assault, really is the biggest assault so far, I think, in terms of the destruction and in terms of the institution.
There is nothing to indicate that there was adequate preparation to revamp security along the border towns in order to make sure that we do not suffer as much as what has happened over the last 1.5 years.
The political leaders blame inadequate logistical support for police officers on the 300-kilometer stretch of border that Kenya shares with Somalia. According to the governors, it is still not clear which forces are responsible for security on the border.
We have a military camp that has been a temporary camp from for the last 40 or so years, and extremely under-equipped, without any capacity to be able to carry out border patrols as required.
If the government wants to really continue with its adventure in Somalia, then they must do something regarding the border. They must do something regarding the security of the counties that are on the border with Somalia.
In response to the attacks, the Inspector General of Police, David Kimayo, has reshuffled senior officers in Northeastern and Eastern Region. Northeastern Regional Coordinator Charlton Mureithi has been replaced by Henry Barmao from Police Headquarters. Mureithi will now be in charge of the Security and Compliance section at City Hall. The new Eastern Regional Coordinator will be Ya Baya, formerly the Chief Licensing Officer, who replaces Marcus Ochola, who now moves to Kiganjo Police College as the Deputy Commandant. Wajir and Mandera are located less than 160 kilometers from the Somali border. Esther Kahumbi, Citizen Live at 9.